How to connect and sync an Xbox One controller. All three Xbox One fashions function Wi-Fi controllers that can be plugged in through USB. Whereas there are two totally different most important Xbox One controller designs, along with an Elite model, they're all appropriate with all three kinds of Xbox One consoles. You can too sync a wireless Xbox One controller to a PC, however one of the best ways to do it's going to rely upon the model of home windows you've got put in. The essential steps concerned in syncing an Xbox One controller are: flip in your Xbox One. Flip in your controller. Press the join button in your Xbox. Press and maintain the join button in your Xbox One controller. Launch the join button on the controller when the Xbox button on the controller stops flashing. Flip on your Xbox One. Flip your Xbox One on by urging the Xbox button on the entrance. The button is situated on the appropriate aspect of the entrance of the console no matter whether or not you've got an Xbox One, Xbox One S or Xbox One X. When the console has turned on, the button will illuminate. You may let go of the button and go to the following step. Flip on your Xbox One controller. Flip in your Xbox One controller by urging on the Xbox button, which is situated on the entrance of the controller, within the heart, close to the highest. The button will illuminate when the controller is on. If the button does not illuminate, just remember to have batteries within the controller. If you do not have batteries, then proceed to step 6 for details about connecting an Xbox One controller through USB. Press the join button on your Xbox One. The join button is what tells your Xbox One that you're making an attempt to attach a controller. The particular location and look will rely upon the kind of Xbox One that you've. Xbox One, the join button is situated across the nook from the slot, the place you insert video games. Xbox One S, the join button is situated on the entrance of the console, on the appropriate aspect, beneath the ability button. Xbox One X, the join button is situated on the entrance of the console, on the appropriate aspect, proper subsequent to the USB port. After you have situated the join button, press and launch it. Be sure you have your Xbox One controller useful. After urging the join button on the Xbox One, you must instantly proceed to the following step and fold it inside 20 seconds. Press the join button on your Xbox One controller. The join button in your Xbox One controller lets the Xbox One know that it is able to join. It's situated on the highest of the controller, on the identical aspect because the triggers and USB port. After you have situated the join button in your controller, press and maintain it. The Xbox button in your controller will flash, which implies it is in search of a console to hook up with. In case your Xbox One controller efficiently connects to your console, the Xbox button will cease flashing and stay lit. You may let go of the join button, after which return to step 3 and repeat the method for any further controllers that you simply wish to join. You should press the join button on the Xbox One controller inside 20 seconds of urging the join button on the Xbox One console. In the event you do not, you'll have to begin the method over once more. The way to sync an Xbox One controller to a PC. The Xbox One controller can also be a good way to play video games on a PC. If you wish to join an Xbox One controller to your PC, the method will rely upon how previous the controller is. Older Xbox One controllers require a particular USB dongle. You should purchase the dongle individually, and it additionally comes packaged with some Xbox One controllers. To attach, consider one of these controllers. Insert the USB dongle right into a USB port in your PC. Flip in your Xbox One controller by urging the Xbox button. Press and launch the join button on the dongle. Press and maintain the join button in your controller, and launch it when the Xbox button stops flashing. Newer Xbox One controllers can hook up with a PC utilizing the dongle or Bluetooth. To attach an Xbox One controller to your PC utilizing Bluetooth, Be sure you are working Windows 10 Anniversary Update in your PC. In the event you aren't, then you may join your controller through Bluetooth. Take a look at our guide to figuring out which model of home Windows you've got for those who aren't positive. Flip in your Xbox One controller by pushing the Xbox button. Press the join button in your controller for 3 seconds, after which launch it. In your PC, click on Begin Settings Units Bluetooth and Different Gadgets. Ensure that your PC has Bluetooth enabled. Click on Xbox Wi-Fi controller pair. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe. Don't forget to share.